his understanding of late game positioning, especially in his PvZ, is
Sure.
just so good. And PvP gets a little bit more frustrating, where you get like one thing slightly out of place, and it doesn't matter how good you are in 7 other places on the map, you lose the game in one location. But Grubby's still perfectly happy to take that kind of a challenge on. And let's not forget as well, coming off the back of the BattleNet World Championship, he's looking for a good performance here, and so far he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I think he could get pretty deep here, but we'll see. He has to prove his PvP first. Our first map, Antigua Shipyard. The map has loaded. Let's go ahead and jump into this game.
All right, guys, we are now in the map. Antigua Shipyard spawning in the left-hand side location as the blue Protoss player, one of the most recognized and most respected esports personalities the world over. We have Grubby. And his opponent spawning in the right-hand side spawning location as the red Protoss player, an ex-Brood War pro. Let's see what he can do here. It is Stardust Light.
Alrighty. So this map is one of the big Blink Stalker Observer maps. You know, there's just so much area to blink in, but you won't always see it here. You won't always see it. Last time Grubby played this map yesterday against Oz, he actually went for a variation of Tails' warp in on the high ground with Pylon and Observer play. 4 gates in a robo. And, you know, that's a strategy that I guess you could use here, but if he were to use it here again today, after it failed yesterday, I feel like that would be a mistake.
I see what you mean. I mean, and Stardust will probably have been watching or looking at that match. He would have heard about it as well.
He would have had to go back to his hotel room or something and watch it if he hadn't seen it because it was on VOD. He probably did stand there and watch it, and when he saw Grubby's his opponent, I mean, he had to think, okay, what happened? Okay, yeah. Maybe even talk to Oz. They are both Korean, so they can definitely have a conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's a great point as well.
Yeah. So, I don't think that Grubby will do the same thing, but anyways.
Well, I'm going to ask you a question about the brackets, Artosis.
Yes.
We have an interesting situation in the brackets at the moment where, obviously, we had the Terrans meet each other in the first round, which was weird because Sting's advanced, so now Vortex and Lucifront can't meet, and I feel like it's caused a massive rift in time and space.
It feels like it, right?
And now we've got a lot of the Protosses meeting each other as well, because the winner of this match goes up against MC.
That is true. That is true. So after this match, we're going to have 3 Protosses left in the tournament, along with Hasselhoff being one of them.
That's right.
MC the winner. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird situation how the brackets actually turned out. I didn't expect for all these mirrors in the first round and all of them kind of leading into mirrors as well.
Sure, yeah. But so far in this tournament, I have to say, we've had some ridiculously entertaining mirrors in pretty much all matchups. I don't recall like seeing maybe more than one game where I thought, oh yeah, I can totally predict what's going to happen in the next couple of minutes here. They've just been really lively and full of action.
They certainly have, and I think this one could likely be the same. Grubby is going for 2 gateways right now. Could very likely be a 3 Stalker Rush, even maybe a 5 Stalker Rush. Good ways to open up into Twilight if you want, and in fact, a 3 Stalker Rush can open up into a Robotics as well. But we'll see what he makes as this gateway finishes up with his first Stalker.
Yeah, he might try and apply some light pressure here against the Stardust early on.
Wow.
He goes for a very quick Stargate.
And Grubby is going for Twilight. So, you know, this is kind of a metagame move here from Stardust to go Stargate because Stargate is a great opener. It's a great strategy to have, but it doesn't match up particularly well against Twilight Tech, and this is a great map for Twilight Tech. So, you know, it's kind of like, well, maybe because of that, you'll go Robo and I can get an edge with this, but as is, Grubby should get like a slight little lead going down because of this, I feel.
Well, this is going to be very interesting, especially once the Stargate comes out and Stardust knows that Grubby's gone for this Twilight Tech. Do you reckon he's going to be changing his plans up at all? And is this Pylon going to get scouted? Yes, that attack path. Grubby knows his stuff, man. Immediately getting spotted.
Great scouting going down, but more importantly, he's actually going DT.
Okay.
He's going DTs, and he's making that proxy Pylon. Now, normally you get a Robo. Let me see.
If Grubby and MC swap seats.
No, I hope not. After the second Phoenix, normally you get your Robo with the Phoenix build. So we're going to see if he throws that Robo down or he does something else. He's actually making a pylon in the center, which I find surprising. It looks like this could be like a 3 Warp Gate Phoenix attack, in which case he's not going to have detection. He's just going to lose the game, if that is the case.
Oh man, that Stalker's so lucky to get away there. It must be so frustrating getting picked up and then tickled by a sentry, and there's nothing you can do about it. Moving into the main base, a couple of Stalkers already there though, and losing all of the shields on one of them.
And he saw that it is in fact a Dark Shrine, so he needs to do nothing but warp in. He needs to warp in a pylon wall. He needs to warp in sentries and just throw it on force fields, because otherwise he's just going to die. And at this point, it looks like he's just going to die. Grubby should be able to just kill him from here.
Oh, wow. Grubby making 3 pylons in the main base, and the probe is still alive, so he can put another one down if he wanted to. There's the 4th going down, stealthily next to Stardust pylons as well. Let's see if he notices that being there. It looks like he's actually... Is he going to get all 3 there? No, the 3rd one is left standing. Force fielding out those 2 DTs, though, a very important move.
Look at that. All right, so he warps in the DTs. He's going to target down the Robo, and this should be game. Realistically, this should be game over. I think he can kill this off before an Observer gets out. Yeah, he can. So there's no way.
He's got that stealth pylon as well as backup next to Stardust
Oh my
gateways.
God, he does. He has a hidden pylon. That's
and
so
GG.
cute. That is so cute. But yeah, okay. So basically, Stardust went for like a build you don't normally see on this map because Twilight Tech is good against it. Then also skipped his Robo. I don't know what he was going for there, but I don't. And even as a metagame choice, that doesn't feel like the best choice.
It was